Business Advisory Committee of Manipur Legislative Assembly rejects CLP leader Okram Ibobi's plea to hold upcoming assembly sessions for 5 days. Manipur Human Rights Commission team led by Chairperson Justice Utpalendu Bikas Saha inspects conditions of Myanmarese inmates at Foreigners Detention Center in Sajua Jail and Central Jail. Unknown assailants shot dead man at Kombi Kuga Wangma in Bishnupur district. Prescribed Revolutionary People's Front claims responsibility. And Naga People's Organization Kangpokpi district dismisses demand for separate chief secretary and DGP in 5 hill districts by 10 Kuki Zo MLAs. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time English Bulletin. I'm BABINA bringing the top stories and latest news at this hour. Business Advisory Committee of Manipur Legislative Assembly rejected the plea of CLP leader and committee member Okram Ibobi to hold the upcoming monsoon sessions of Manipur Legislative Assembly for 5 days. Addressing media at Congress Bhawan, BT wrote after the Business Advisory Committee meeting held this morning at Manipur Legislative Assembly in Chingmairong, CLP leader Ibobi said that the monsoon session of Manipur Legislative Assembly on August 29 will be held only for 1 day for namesake to avoid dissolving of the ruling government. He expressed disappointment that only obituary reference will be taken up during the day-long sessions and nothing significant could be discussed in just 1 day. Ibobi maintained that he suggested to hold the assembly session for 5 days in public interest and to make sure that the government gets enough time to clarify the doubts of the public regarding the ongoing crisis in Manipur, which has already crossed more than 3 months. But his suggestions was declined.
Wainabudi, September Tang, Ani Mamanga, Tangumapan of Hamoragadi, last session the Itatoki Mandadi, Hamedra, the woman that is a problem there, Adubo, public interest in the day, I will ID opposition, I tend the Yapunina, at the ruling party, the Yapunina, to mean labor Hivatari, and my woman support Tomunina by later. No Kapangani Hyper time location, a Ning day, Yavanga Moy, machine public interest, and a day, I don't know. Daisen not Piramaka. Toga Shakar, Sisalai, but public interest at Toriba Carino at that Nampu Sapuda, Tobuli Sassanze, or City, Lady, Manipur, Prazas in interest, by the game, like Tiba, High Tare, Adu Masasani, High and Minor Tantake.
Speaking to media, CLP Deputy Leader K. Ranjit said Union Home Minister Amit Shah keeps on reiterating that the territorial integrity of Manipur will remain intact every time he had talks with Chief Minister, ministers and CSO's representatives from the state. He said that it would be better if Amit Shah had asserted his stance on Manipur integration during the no confidence motion positions during the recently concluded monsoon session of the parliament. He accused Amit Shah of telling something to cookies and something else to the Maitai MLAs and ministers. K. Ranjit also slammed the state government for not saying anything over the creations of buffer zones in Manipur. He added that the ongoing conflict could have been sorted out with timely deployment of state security forces in sensitive areas. Ranjit said if the government really cared for the people and is keen to resolve the present issue, it would hold at least 4 to 5 sittings in the upcoming state assembly sessions.
Business Advisory Committee na no maleo kre har ka so akoi side ki minimum 5 days issues in energy issues da ko le pa ko khanna se hai na propose to boda ya bi da se hujik su amuka han kan dau sai bane han lo bi ko Manipur kan min na si Manipur kan bada hujik lai ba no yi magu mo to se di Manipur kan ba so mo ya se hujik so hairam ya ngarang kuki tara go intas lai hai second na mai matung de intas lai te ta re this is the one example Manipur kan ba mo to somdar amek ta haijan bi somdar amek ta hairap ko masing mo mayam se puto erga house da nai naraga one by one se nai naraga Manipur ki phanana ba khanaraga ware upload na to bedo no makha obituary reference biba gai no khara torga obituary gi lai gi da khara nga ga dum assembly lo du ding sa ha dun maming gi oina jaban tha ba hingna ba gi jaban tha ba ita
A team of Manipur Human Rights Commission led by Chairperson Justice Utpalendu Bikas Saha inspected the conditions of Myanmarese inmates at the Foreigners Detention Center in Sajiwa Jail and Central Jail today. The MHRC team also directed relevant authorities to ensure the rights of jail inmates. The team looked into the conditions of 75 Myanmarese men, 30 women and 6 children inmates at the Foreigners Detention Center in Sajiwa Jail. MHRC Chairperson Justice Utpalendu Bikas Saha and the Commission members K.K. Singh interacted with the inmates and learned that most of the women inmates were kept at the Foreigners Detention Center for crossing the border without holding necessary documents, and 30 Myanmaris booked under NDNPS and Foreigners Act are kept at men's sections of Sajiwa Jail. Upon finding that 30 inmates have served more than their awarded jail term, Justice Utpalendu informed the jail authorities to take swift action for their release. The MHRC team also inspected the conditions of inmates at Central Jail in Old Lambulen, Imphal. 98 Myanmaris, including 5 men who are booked under NDNPS and Foreigners Act, are staying in the jail. The team is expected to submit a report of today's visit to government. Unknown assailant shot dead a man at Kumbi Khuga Wangma under Kumbi police stations in Bishnupur district in the wee hours today. Deceased is 30-year-old Khangimbam Sanjoy alias Athoy alias Pambai from Kumbi, Setapur, Maninglaikai. Police said the incident took place at around 3 a.m. and locals found the body this morning. After inquest by police and a team of Manipur Forensic Science, the body was taken for post-mortem. Police has registered a case against the incident. Reasons behind the murder is yet to be ascertained. Meanwhile, proscribed Revolutionary People's Front claims responsibility for killing Khangimbam Sanjoy. A press note signed by RPF Publicity Assistant Secretary Bang Kim says the outfit gave death sentence to Sanjoy for raping a young girl at gunpoint in 2022. RPF says in spite of evidences against Sanjoy, police failed to arrest him and he was set free as if he had not committed any crimes. RPF also says mob lynching incidents occur as a result of the failure of the Indian law to punish criminals. The Naga People's Organization Kangpokpi District NPOK Manipur says 13 tribes of Naga community in Kangpokpi District disapproved the demand for separate chief secretary and DGP in 5 hill districts made by 10 Kuki Zo MLAs to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. A press release signed by NPOK Secretary Saichal Boyas Kharam says indigenous Nagas who happen to be first and original settlers of Kangpokpi are reduced to minority groups, completely outnumbered by the influx of illegal immigrants from across the international border, triggering demographic imbalances, ethnic conflicts, recognitions and identification of villages and land disputes. It further says Nagas of Kangpokpi district are not associated with the activities of Kotu. NPOK also stressed that Kukis should not defile or desecrate the name tribals as a whole in their demand, as the Nagas are not involved in the ongoing ethnic conflict. Folks appeals to relevant authority to stop CBI from arresting innocent people who are not related or involved in the incident of robbing and assaulting 2 Kuki women. Speaking in this regard at Manipur Press Club, folks termed the attempt of CBI to arrest people who are not involved in the incident by filing many FIR as unfortunate. While demanding justice for both Meitei and Kuki communities, folks also demanded Center to investigate and act on the incidents of rape carried out to Meitei women by Kukis.
Pimsa ani phabasi tarik ahum gi mai cha khram tung chida tarik mari gi ayuk chida makoi ji thangnaba khun madudagi makoi pa mari manga ga lanmi am oibagi pijon chelaga tholopadagi khun mayam jingin tanara kanda atei nupa jingin chien gar kanda nupi ani ji chien manga mongdo dana makoi ji phar kanda mayam duna sentiment duna maram khela kanda nupi masa ani du phar ga ne ke ta pora kanda puthara kanda makoi khara wahang phaung ta makara chai thang makak togi budu da CBI ne case tigalapa kanda phana ba thirakpa kanda nupi masa ani rosa pa makoi mari manga du di phar ga su marak sida photo du su clipping su yaudaba numit du su yaudaba mayama ma mokaina phagala kanda activities una na bagi mong wan bakara taropa se masi su hena laibak thibene FIR par ga thiba se masi ki case si without any condition da kakhat pi the CBI na phagi ba interrogation chakraba kambu jing sidi makhoi maran do henzen ba maran pibi dana asumba investigation torokanda asumba justice pangan.
Imphal West DC TH Kiran Kumar inaugurated an exhibition of handloom and handicraft products made by inmates of relief camp set up at Syamasakhi High School, Brazilal Institute of Science and Manipur College today. A total of 10 stalls were put up at Syamasakhi High School, Yai School, Moirangkong, where handloom and handicraft products made by inmates of these relief camps will be on sale. The products include candles, incense sticks, decorative items, washing shops and other items. Finance Secretary of Joint Committee Yai School Saugaizam Dharin said the exhibition is being held under JEO 1 Imphal West under the overall supervision of Imphal West DC. He said the inmates were earlier trained by experts sent by JEO 1 Imphal West to ensure them a means of livelihood.
Howjikti inmate sing asi ayam makhoi gi senthong lambi lairamado laisalakaba maram oiduna ngahaki oina chu akoina chalai jabu oisu akoi nomu gi chada ya changda ya da pochak jinga dung pijabanina mogi pocket money hai tare samnai bada pocket money gi senthong lambi kitang de oijaba mogi tunggi oiba kana hongno bi damakta lairingai timing sida akoi gi skill development program asi hapchal laga tawraga training piraga masi pangthok sabane hai tare hayeng tungda chumoi masigi line da chacha ginaba hai tare chatke hairaga so adu bi wakumdu.
Speaking on the occasion, Zonal Education Officer of JEO Imphal West, Susita Kumukcham said initiatives have also been taken to support students who are staying at various relief camps in Imphal West district. She mentioned that skill upgradation training programs were organized to provide them with a source of income. One of the inmate students said she had learned tailoring under the skill upgradation training and it would help her to earn some money.
Inmates singsina yumda leiringai matamdadi yamagashu yamdragasu makogi senthok lambi amamamdi leijarami aduga May 3rd ki matungdaidi moina relief camp ta laaba matungdagidi mogi senthok lambi se kakhibadona tawi aduna akogi journal education office zone 1 amasung volunteer siga kushamnaraga aide akogi daily use seasonaba item mayam asibu akogi inmates singna sarakanda asi sell tawrakanda makogi income generate tawba upaya moina akoina tawjabani
training tawda tailor tambu phange bag adi doormat ne aduga ahoi paper gi bag to adu sai asmana training ai han je haijarak te do sidra digi moin tamdi digi haire adi kana bam hoi si mela tarwa mi myam ne lai bla pi jam nungaye adi ahoi su kana bam phangwa.
Skill development and hand-holding support screening program on agri-horti livelihood activities for displaced people under Manipur government was held for inmates at relief camps open at Lamboy Khongnangkong, Phaying Chingkunau Club and Hyangthang Kamakhya Pemton College in Imphal West District today. Manipur Organic Mission Agency, MOMA, organized the screening program under Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department. Additional Director of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department, K. Devadatta Sarma, MOMA officials and staff took part in the event. Speaking on the sidelines, K. Devadatta said Chief Minister Nongthombam Birain had given them instructions to organize the program for inmates at 12 relief camps open at Imphal West, Churachandpur, Kangpokpi and Tengnopal district. The program launched by Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department Commissioner was based on data provided by relevant DCs. Experts from KAU Imphal, College of Food Technology, ICAR and relevant departments will start training the selected inmates in the near future. They will also be provided hand-holding support and soft loans from banks. Altogether, 5,365 beneficiaries will be selected from the 12 relief camps.
तसेंग ngasi tawriba thabak sidi data si lairiba inmate sing si kari kari moi hana paikhatpa thabak thoram moi masagi skill masagi vocational training ma yawrba leibra masagi skill kari leige haibisi identify tawbini loinana horticulture amadi agriculture ki lamda mushroom thaba beekeeping tawba koiloiba vermi composting tawba floriculture tawba natragana farming integrated farming tongning ba sigumba tongning mi sing si kana no haibse identify tawni masi identify tawr matungda ekoi training module lama sembani haiba training module si semo matungda ekoi na ICR loina na College of Food Technology College of Agriculture CAU aduga department concerned singa punjal lakanda resource person singje loina mak akoina punjal laga akhanna training oina hand holding support ka loina na demonstration ka loina na makoi si sidagi chatkiba matamda natraga thabak si tawrpa matamda yamna mapung phana tawbo ngamnaba aduma makoi training program tu pinabagi adugumba plan duni hojik tawjaribusi
Irom Ningthem, an inmate at Lamboy Khongnangkhong Relief Camp, said the skill upgradation training program under One Family, One Livelihood will be a great help to them. However, he also highlighted various challenges facing them. He appealed to provide timely ration money for the inmates at the relief camp. Horticulture Department provided various essential commodities for inmates at the relief camp open at Lamboy Khongnangkhong at the event.
Masi game sida lejo matamda koi government na nungai na thambi so koi awat ngakani maramde koi gi punomak adu mai na tumna chakre masida laku matamda koi haksang khaktani yumdai thoropu matamda itha thajadana koi director amadi mahaki team loina koi gi ti panmai IS amadi team na lakiduna koi sida leriba inmate imung khudingmakta masiba one family one livelihood haiba sigi program ama masi hingba ngamna ba skill development gi program ama ngasi sinbi duna ngasi data sila khotpiba yamna nungai jai awar parsi haining dre oja haina hairu da ekharu so haibi una haji kibu masi loina mai koina haji kibu kolam khudingmak loina suna pubirai masi gidamta amukasu anna director amadi punamak team punamak team member punamaku haininga litna tagat phunduk sari 10 days ki oiba masi gi rasan gi aduga sana pi masi gi sana na pesa khara pibi bese masi madi matam sana ithupiu
Thongnauzam Basantakumar distributed MGNREGA job cards to 51 displaced families who are taking refuge at the relief camp open at Utlau Sai complex. Minister Basantakumar's wife in Bishnupur district, ex-Adhaksha Thongnauzam Romabai presented the cards for 20 days of work with 260 rupees per day wage under the scheme to ensure livelihood to the violence-affected people. Romabai assured the inmates that Jilla Parishads, Pradhans and ward members of Nambol constituency will strive their best to start the work at the earliest and more jobs will be taken upon completion of the first 20 days. She also said the committee is striving to provide 10,000 rupees each to college students at the relief camp. Certificates were also distributed to participants of skill development training program organized by District Veterinary Office, Bishnupur District, which recently concluded at the camp. SDO Nambol Renuka also attended the event.
Aikoigi Honorable MLA Nambol Kendra Mahakna Kanna Honabiduna District Administration Ukusam Naduna Tawai Haksang Yauna Honabiduna Ngasi Aikoigi job card holders Singasina Nomit Kunni Tabak Suna Nabagidamata sanction order Tokuna Laikravani Hariba Nomit Kunni Asida job card holder Amana rupees 260 Lupa Chani Humpu Nong magi kusuman oina panggadawri bani nomit kunni surapa matamda lupa lising mangaga chani family amamamda pangnana bagi damakta sinjalangja baloira bani karigumba hari bathabaga se suba loi kraba nomit kunni ase mapung phana suba loi kragadi amukhanna ekoina thabak atopa amamuk demand to wayaga dori bani mayam pumnamaki awaga kharadang oiraga suko kadra hain honazari bani.
Press note from Liching, a coordinating committee, Jiri Manipur, appeals to government to look into Kuki people preventing Maitai people from travelling along National Highways 37. The committee also condemns the representation sent by DC in charge of Jiribam district to Deputy Secretary on August 12 for misleading that Jiribam is mainly inhabited by Kuki people. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Beyond Blast, directed by Saikom Ratan, winning Best Biographical Documentary Film in the 69 National Film Awards. So keep watching Impact News.
Manipurgi ahanba dedicated cancer hospital AOI BABINA Specialty Hospital da medical oncology, surgical oncology, advanced operation theatre ga loinana cancer patients sing da affordable cost da mapung faraba care pisari. Side effect hantaba Manipurgi ahanba Lineage Halcyon radiation machine gi khudong chaba pangbigani. Cancer khangdoknaba amasung stage lepada sizinaba PET CT scan machine so hospital asida lady. Tumor board phamduna patient singi laying pathapta ahenba khudong chaba loinana health card ki khudong chaba su pisari. Mayam gidamak AOI BABINA Specialty Hospital, Sajiwa, Kabisoi, Imphal East.
Seizure Mega Free Eye OPD Camp from 7 to 31st August 2023, excluding Sundays, from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Also, avail 15% discount on diagnostic and procedures. CMCY and CMIST card holders may also avail the facilities. For appointment, please contact Seizure Eye Care Foundation or call 943-623-5274.
Admission open. Seram Infotech Nailid Government of Indiana accredited Tauraba Manipur gi Mangzin Thariba IT Training Center ni Makal Kayagi Computer Course amasung Spoken English ki admission hausari. Akupa marol gi damak Seram Infotech all Lambulet Natraga Kaisampata contact Tobiu.
Seizure Free Orthopedics Consultation Camp from 28 August to 2nd September 2023, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Seizure Hospitals, Langol. Avail free OPD consultation with orthopedic surgeons with 10% concession on diagnostic investigations and procedures. For appointment, please contact Seizure Hospitals, Langol.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Beyond Blast, a biographical documentary film directed by Saikhom Ratan, has bagged Best Biographical Documentary Film in the 69th National Film Awards. The documentary film, based on the life of visual artist Konthoza Michael Maitei, was released under the banner of Luang Pokpa Mamikon and produced by Konzengbam Susila Leima. Beyond Blast has won several awards in national and international film festivals, as well as the 53rd IFFI Indian Panorama held in Goa.
Bomb blast amay ngorong chakpo da kari no khang si ani ni khalo ai ngasi number ji.
The 19th Tangkhul Literature Society Proficiency Award 2023 cum R.N. Hopkinson IPS Memorial Award distribution function was held at Awontang Community Hall in Ukhrul today. Tangkhul Literature Society TLS and R.N. Hopkinson Memorial Trust jointly organized the event. Prizes were handed over to 3 selected students who scored high marks in Tangkhul subject in the Class 10 and Class 12 examinations 2023 conducted by board and COSEM respectively during the function. District Child Protection Unit Imphal West under Social Welfare Department organized a day-long awareness program on child rights at Thangwaiban Thau Complex Relief Camp today. District Child Protection Officer Y. Indramani stressed the need for parents to understand and be informed about various legal means to fight against violation of child rights and crimes committed against children. District Child Protection Unit has been organizing counseling at various places since May 18 to create awareness about child rights.
District Administration Department amadi District Child Protection Unit Child Line mayam asi mayam angang mayam sigi damak leiri habse masi khanghan nabagi damakta ain gi mayokta kadauba crime gi victim oirpasing oirpabdi oisanu adu taragasu oirpa kanda makoina karai da approach tagodage moigi damakta khoi leiri habasi khoina takchan nabagi damakta awareness program aragidi prevent maru oina kwadigi maru oina prevent tawnabagi damakta khoina si awareness program si sinjabani.
A lecture program in connection with ongoing World Entrepreneurs Day observance under the banner of Swavalambi Bharat Abhiyan was held at Ibotombi Institute of Education in Khan Naurem Laikai, Kanchipur today. Professor C.H. Ibohal Maitei of MMIS Manipur University and MSMETC Imphal Deputy Director Dr. Sinam Yoren Tomba Maitei were the resource persons. Directorate of Environment and Climate Change held a workshop on river system in Manipur today as a part of its ongoing monthly consultative workshop on climate change reporting. Professor Pradeep Kumar of Geography Department, Manipur University, and Senior Consultant of Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, Dr. Manichandra Sanaujam, were the resource persons of the workshop held at the conference hall of Directorate at Porompat. Fellow recipients of fellowship under the Directorate on Climate Change Reporting and staff of All India Radio Regional News Unit Imphal attended the workshop. An interaction program on sustainable lifestyle for environment was held today at the relief camp in Government Dance College, Palace Compound, Imphal, under the Mission Life Environmental Information Awareness Capacity Building and Livelihood Program, EIACP Imphal, which is under the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, organized the program in collaborations with Community College of Dhanamanjari University. Speaking on the occasion, EIACP Hub Manipur Coordinator Dr. L. Bizen said, inmates, including students of the relief camp, were made aware of Mission Life and environmental-friendly lifestyle during the program. He added that steps that could be taken by students, youths and elderly people in the relief camp were elaborated.
DM Community College, DM University ki Madam Chitrabanu, Maga, Tairap Tauraga, Chimu Zagasi de Kushilajie, Director of Environment ki ICP Hub Manipur ka, DM College, Community College ki, Jazing Aduga Sathasing Pulaga, Interaction Program, Habidi, Nasigi, Lirip came to Laripa Sathasing, Makoida, Tension Kalaram Gani, Aduda, Exposure say, Moina Awana Tarangi Manusida. छात्र देम कॉलेज दगी देम कम्युनिटी कॉलेज की छात्र जिंगी इंटरेक्शन तौना हलगा मोइदे शेयरिंग तौबा मोइदे मतेंग तौबे याबा तौन बाहाय तारेको अदुमाइना तौरगा सिंजबनी सिदा लाइव मिशन की मतांग दजे अवेयरनेस अम सिंजरे फूड टेक्नोलॉजी की यावरी डॉक्टर बिदा यावरी मैडम बिदा यावरी अमाइन तौर खै म्याम दने अवेयरनेस पियु
Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor N. Lokendro, stresses the crucial responsibilities of mothers in building efficient future generations. Speaking on the sidelines of an interactions and relief material distribution program at the relief camp open at Kumanlampak Sports Complex today, Professor N. Lokendro urged all mothers to make their children healthy and efficient as they are the pillars of future. Speaking on the occasion, Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, N. Nimbus, said over 100 pregnant women and lasting mothers are taking shelter at the relief camp set up on May 21, especially for them. MU team, including registrar and faculties, organized the program in associations with BJP Manipur Pradesh.
adagi angang sing asu care logi baba mama wishing care logi baba maya pun wakse ko university taraf tagi namkai le tana ko tare ko pundok sari Manipur University ki site ki samsamba som ko asisi Saturday nina maya pun makunaraga university site ki maya ko samsamba ting kita ko som tawjaram ki ana pelakjari to dona ko ajin ai le jade maya pun maku so dangamna we know that Kadurba Nansing Sibu, Adumba Nansing, Lana, Prasin Diva, my uncle Magda, Soy to Bagandaba, Haina, we Purva, Kurumzerga, my uncle Magda, Kamatin Pantegi.
Labor Tiva Habitaris in Mumadan Sida, Koyi, Angang, Unagadaviva, Celsius in Maruan and the Pilo, vicinity, was quite really sober, Lan Pamamane and a highly. Na simu mati madam sida wajah yang lebih terkena mayam punna lain berfibam siang sini bagi tahu kita wajah hana na takut pondok seri mani.
Department of Teacher Education Eskula Women's College Nambol donated stationery items and essential items to the relief camp in Kuyathong Girls High School, which is opened with the initiative of Thangwaiban Kendra Development Organization, Tagdo. The donations were met under the department's annual Working with Community Contact program. Students of Eskula Women's College also carried out a survey as a part of the program. Union of Associations of Manipur Writers and Manipuri Meitei Association Bangalore started providing relief materials to relief camps open at various parts of the valley. Relief materials were provided to Rice Research Station Relief Center in Thoubal districts, Khangabok, Lamding Higher Secondary School Relief Center and Kakching districts, Kalyan Ashram and Indoor Stadium Relief Center on the first day. Union of Associations of Manipur Writers Vice President Sarat Chand Thiam, SH Prahlad Sarma, General Secretary Rakesh Naurem, Executive Member HAJARIMAYUM Subadani, Member Dr. Uma Mayengbam and Manipuri Meitei Association Bangalore Advisor Soibam Susil took part in distributing the relief materials. HAJARIMAYUM Unity Assam has provided relief items to Wangkai High School relief camp. The associations of Meitei people residing in Assam's Hosai has been extending help to violence-affected people of the state. Eastern Students Club Nomaibung and Nomaibung Women's Development Mairapaibi Association have provided school shoes for displaced children who have been admitted at Thamchet High School, Nomaibung. Universal Nutrition and Fitness Center UNFC Thauna along with RIMS Blood Transfusion organized one-day blood donation camp at RIMS today. The blood donation camp was held with the aim to help people who sustain injuries during the ongoing violent crisis. Now, the sports news. Manipur is set to take part in the Hero Sub-Junior Girls National Football Championship, which kick off on September 3 in Punjab's Amritsar. Uniforms were distributed to all the selected footballers during a program held at the artificial turf ground in Lamlong Thongkong today. General Secretary of AMFA, L. Jyotirmoy Roy, Chairman of Tournament Committee, T.H. Ibotombi, and Technical Committee Coordinator, S. Maniratan, along with members of AMFA, attended the program. A total of 22 girls will represent Manipur in the championship. S.H. Heramani is a team manager, N.H. Rihikanta is a coach, and W. Bunkim is official of the team. Speaking on the sidelines, head coach of Manipur team N.G. Rihikanta expressed confidence of a good show from Manipur team.
अकोई टांग तरे तगी होजबा सब जूनियर नुपी मसागी अंडर 14 की कोचिंग से अकोई माई पांगनबा अकोई फाइनल फाउबा आसादी तौये दुबु अंदकी अना ये मिट नाबा खरे यावबो खोपा तौसिना खितंगदी नुंगाइतबदी पोई अदुबु अकोई अंगंबा थाकता अकोई लाई खोरमगा अकोई होनगे हाइबगी वखलदा असिमत माई पाकगी वखल लेजे सिमतंग हाइ
who are participating in upcoming Sub-Junior Boys National Football Championship under the aegis of All India Football Federation at Malda and Berhampur in West Bengal. AMFA General Secretary L. Jyotirmoy Roy and other distinguished members of AMFA graced the uniform distribution program held at artificial turf ground Lamlong Thongkong. Manipur team comprises of 20 players, including 3 goalkeepers, 6 defenders, 7 midfielders and 4 forward players. Yumnam Maldino is the team captain with M. Tombi Macha as team manager and M. Deven as head coach. Placed in Group B, Manipur will play its first league match against Goa on September 3. Speaking on the occasion, head coach M. Deven expresses hope that Manipur will do well in the championship even though the players didn't get enough time for practice.
Angang singsi performance ajik pauda ikoi friendly match ani sana kare aduda angang oijada kasu irang barak ni hare kasu kitang mokoi da Manipur gi haunu bi haiba tare mokoi masagi yaujarak ba kharade dumak uba phangi adu mangai re aduda aina maduda moi gi yaujari ba kanu duda smai tau na kitang pusup tau jaba khatani yam kanna sida adu ada ge matam du ki kanu oibaga adigi irang gi tawbaga angang singsi gi kanu su sa ba thakpi gi kanu su kemte lei ba drip kemte lei ba stum yauri aduna adu makidang oibana ai yam kanna mokoi de hekta kana tawbudi kanu taw jahudre du yanana ba ai Manipur gi mai prokna ba kan honajari hajaba tare.
Press note from YAS Department informs that Directorate of Youth Affairs and Sports Government of Manipur will observe National Sports Day at Kuman Lampak Men's Stadium at 3 p.m. tomorrow. A football match will also be played. Secretary of YAS N. Kheda Verta, Director T. Fulen, Director of Education S. L. Nandakumar, President of AMFA M. Ratan Kumar and General Secretary L. Jyotirmoy Roy will attend will attend the event. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Business Advisory Committee of Manipur Legislative Assembly rejects CLP leader Okram Ibobi's plea to hold upcoming assembly sessions for 5 days. Manipur Human Rights Commission team led by Chairperson Justice Utpalendu Bikas Saha inspects conditions of Myanmarese inmates at Foreigners Detention Center in Sajua Jail and Central Jail. Unknown assailants shot dead man at Kombi Kuga Wangma in Bishnupur district. Prescribed Revolutionary People's Front claims responsibility. And Naga People's Organization Kangpokpi district dismisses demand for separate chief secretary and DGP in 5 hill districts by 10 Cookie Zo MLAs. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Prime Time Manipuri Bulletin. So have a great evening and stay safe.